Hey, how's it going? I wanted to address some more um, pregnancy questions. One of you had asked me what to do about hip pain, and I know when you get a little bit further along, at least 25 weeks or over, it becomes increasingly more difficult to get comfortable in your bed. A lot of people will say, place a pillow in between your legs, and that should alleviate some of the pressure on your hips. But as far as for myself, it didn't work. A few weeks ago, I actually woke up with extreme hip pain because there was just movements or what have you. I guess I just have a really bad bed too, were causing me some hip pain. So I actually go to a prenatal chiropractor because I was sick in the very beginning with a lot of different issues. For 3.5 months, I was in bed. So not only just regular pregnancy issues, but because of that, my skeletal frame and things are kind of off kilter. So some tips that I got from the prenatal chiropractor were really good. First, I want to show you this massaging device. You can get it like at Walmart, or I'm sure there's other places you can get it, or something similar, something that like this that maybe gives a little vibration. But what you want to do is if this was your bottom and it was faced, you were laying down and this was your bottom up, you wouldn't want to go up and down. You'd want to go at an angle like this because it's better for the muscle, how the muscle is in your tush. So you want to go a sideways motion slowly, and then when you get to the hip, let's pretend that's the hip, you just want to kind of do an up and down motion too. You can go up the spine with this and to your upper shoulder, but I really suggest this type of massager for your hips and your tush to get it more relaxed. Now, anytime that you are getting a massage or going to a chiropractor, there are going to be toxins that are released in your body. It's just natural that that happens. It starts, chemicals start going crazy, even when you're not pregnant, when you get things uh, situated or moved around in your body. So you want to drink a lot of water even after you do something as little as that. And you might be tired too, so a nap afterwards would be really good. And then your body starts kind of regenerating a couple hours later or a day. Like me, it takes me a day to regenerate after I go to the chiropractor and get a massage therapist on me for a half an hour. But it does wonders, and it's amazing, and I strongly, strongly suggest it. If you have insurance, most insurance will cover chiropractor, and because you're going for like prenatal reasons, I know a lot of insurances will cover like a massage therapist, but only for up to like 30 minutes. So check into that. And some other techniques that she told me to help alleviate some of the tension and stress that your body goes through when you're pregnant. The first one being a door stretch. So you'd want to put your arms up to, like, if you can't reach the corners, like, just put your arms up to where the corners of the door would be and kind of grab onto the sides and then pull yourself forward like this, and you'll feel the stretch in this area because this area also has a lot of tension in it. I haven't been doing it. I really need to remember to do it because obviously your breasts are going through a lot of movement and things are being pushed up. So this area in general is going to hold a lot of tension and be uncomfortable either while you're sleeping or doing regular activities. Hamstring stretch is really important. There are ligaments there that are shortening and need to be lengthened during pregnancy. Just a, oh, my breadsticks are almost ready. Just by putting your leg up on something that's a little bit higher and then leaning forward and getting that pull, that a little bit of a pull in your hamstring once a day, twice a day, just to get that those ligaments and that muscle warmed up to help it along as your abdomen grows and things like that. So those are some really helpful techniques that have helped me. I don't know if they help you or not. I did get an exercise ball, which is amazing. To put a pillow under your knee, or if you have carpet, whatever. and lean, you know, your chest into it, and it really alleviates some of that back tension that tends to build up as well. I know sometimes I just want to do a really great back stretch, but then I feel like I'm going to pull a muscle in my lower abdomen. So exercise ball, really good for hips, really good for stretches that you can't normally do once your belly has gotten to be quite large, which I don't think I've shown anybody my belly. So technically, I have this little calendar on my phone. So I said that I was 26 weeks, which I'm 25 weeks and 6 days, which is, you're in your 26th week, so you can technically say you're 26 weeks, but a lot of people say, no, you're only 25 full weeks and 6 days into your 26 weeks, so whatever. So tomorrow I'll officially be in my 27th week. Woohoo! More than halfway. So this is my belly. It's kind of a weird angle, but whatever. It's still getting there. Yeah, I had forgotten all about how fast your belly can just all of a sudden pop up. I did my pop was like the beginning of December. Like I barely I could hide it really well, and then I think around December 8th, all of a sudden, boom, there it was, and then 2 weeks later, boom, again, a growth spurt. So things have just been moving along quite quickly. I have kind of a funny story. I know this video is long. I'm new at vlogging, so sue me. I have kind of a funny story. This morning, I was like, I was kept waking up because my nose was like incredibly dry, which was causing my entire face and head to feel horrible, and I just felt like I could like barely touch my nose, and I would get a nosebleed or something. So I didn't get up quite as early as I usually do, so he said, oh, I'm going to do shopping for you. And I had a list on the refrigerator. But the funny thing was, it wasn't necessarily a grocery shopping list. It was just like staples that we needed in the house, like foil, shampoo, and to remind myself to get like spaghetti noodles. But it was kind of a half list to remind me of the other things that I need to go with it. A man doesn't go to the store with a grocery list and think, oh, I'm getting spaghetti noodles. That means I need to get spaghetti sauce. Or I'm getting lunch meat, I should get bread. So it was quite funny. After I had come downstairs and looked at his grocery shopping haul, I realized I had to actually go grocery shopping. So, cute story. Never again. Sweet gesture, but that was twice that my kids had to go to the store. Good purchase that was purchased today, made my husband get me, was a humidifier. Oh my gosh. When he came home early this morning and hooked it up and set it up, within a half an hour, my entire head felt better, my nose felt more clear, and I just felt all around more, you know, like, oh, this is like what I needed. So for those of you who are having like sinus problems, just congestion in general, I know I think this like 30% of the pregnant women population have chronic rhinitis or something like that. And it causes nose swelling, which my nose isn't normally this big, and neither is my face. Obviously, pregnancy does different things to different people. But on top of the swelling of the nose, it's crazy. I also have a lot of sinus issues. Like I feel really dry, or like sometimes it's clogged up, but I'm not sick. So for those of you who have that problem, go out and get a humidifier. They have them at like Walmart or really any like Walgreens or something, and they're fairly they're fairly inexpensive. They're like somewhere between, like, you can get them from like $25 to $40 depending on like the size of the water holder container thing. Also look on Craigslist, because I know that some people get them and they never use them, so it's, you know, 10, 15 bucks. You can get like a gently used one if you're into that. But anyway, this is me, this is you, and I will see you later.